Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to have a look at the highest penetrating tank in the game. Of course, it is going to be a tier 10 tank destroyer because those things have insane pen. But what tank is the most, what tank has the highest amount of pen? Now, it all depends on what you run. It's equipment, if you run whatever equipment you run, because you've got the calibrated shells, and of course, what tank. So, the Object 268, 318, all these are running it with calibrated shells. You could see here that the Hori is above everything else at 326. So ultimately, the Hori is the highest penetrating tank in the game, but that is just standard round. Yes, the standard round, AP 326. Now, because it has a premium round of another AP, if you run it with calibrated shells, you don't really see the effect from that. However, some of these other tanks have heat, and if you run it with calibrated shells with heat, you get more pen. So if you put calibrated shells on these tanks with your premium rounds, then the Hori isn't actually the highest pen tank in the game, which we are going to look at very, very soon. So the Hori can do without having the calibrated shells, if I'm honest. It doesn't need it. It's got decent enough pen with the standard AP. Of course, you can run it with calibrated shells, but with calibrated shells on the premium round, the Object 268 is top of the list at 418, and the Hori actually becomes the worst out of all these at 399 because it is AP. So the Object 268 at 418 is level with the Jagdpanzer E100. Both of them are the highest penetrating tanks in the game, but that is just, of course, that is with heat. They both have heat and they both have calibrated shells. But of course, if you're running it with just the standard shell, then the Hori is the winner there. So of course, what I find funny in this game is these tanks have the highest amount of pen and on their heat. So they have really, really good heat pen. If you switch to the heat, and start shooting people, the amount of people that rage, the amount of people over the years that, you gold noob, blah, blah, blah. I mean, heat is there for a reason. It's there for a reason. Use it. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to use heat. If you don't think you'll be able to penetrate your shot, use the heat. Yes, your DPM will be decreased, and that is the thing that I think is absolutely fantastic now, where before you had the same amount of damage. Whether you used the standard round or the premium round, you've always had the same amount of damage if you shoot both of them shells. But more recently, over the years, Wargaming changed that. So basically, you've got to pay. If you want to shoot premium rounds, you've got to pay. And you pay with alpha. So if you want to run the heat, you're going to do less alpha than you would if you have AP, which for me changed the game completely, because the amount of people that would just go around spamming heat was unbelievable. Because why not? Guarantee your pen. If you've got credits, then who cares? You might as well guarantee your pen. But now, because it does less alpha, people have to think like, can I pen this? Is it worth taking the risk? Or do I just go for the less alpha, but almost guarantee my pen? So it makes you think. So the Object 268, the Jagdpanzer E100, when it comes to premium rounds with calibrated shells, are the top of the pack. But when it comes to the standard shell, the Hori, the tier 10 Hori Type 3 is the king of the castle. So we're just going to have a couple of little battles. I mean, this game here in the Object 268, and then we're going to have one in the Hori, just so you guys can see the the effects of using heat if you need to, and if just to watch the Hori. I went to play the Hori, had a fun battle, so I thought, why not add that? So again, I'm in the Object 268, which we've just seen is the highest pen tank in the game when it comes to heat. I managed to get that shot on the T22, but there are some tanks in that position. I mean, I'm not going to do it for the next shot. I don't want to risk it because he's a hold down. I can pen, yeah, but look, I mean, if we switch to the heat, we're still doing 650 damage there, and we increased our chance of bouncing your shot. And that's where I'll always say, like, I'd never care if anyone spammed premium rounds against me. I don't care. I really, really don't care, because it is there for a reason. Same as here. I mean, 678, that is against a Pidgeotto, but he was hold down. Yes, his turret's not that strong, but I want to guarantee my pen. And when tank like that are hold down and you shoot AP and you bounce, I mean, you're losing damage. I'd rather do 50 damage less, but guarantee my pen, or increase the chances of my pen. So I'd love to know what you guys think of premium rounds. Are you one of those guys that just don't care? Do you don't care if you use premium rounds or normal rounds, or what do you want? Are you them guys? One of them guys that really resents using premium rounds. You hate using premium rounds because your DPM dramatically decreases. I hope you're not one of those guys that just rage in chat when someone does spam you. I mean, an E3 hold down or an E100, face hugging an E100, you cannot penetrate it unless you switch to premium rounds. Then you penetrate it. Then that E100 rages. Oh my god, you shoot heat, noob. Well, yeah. Otherwise, I can't penetrate you. So what else should I do? Should I just shoot AP and bounce every single shot? No, you're not going to do that. You want to make sure you penetrate. So do not ever be afraid to use premium shells. Yes, you're going to do less damage, but don't ever be afraid to use that premium shells. Of course, if you don't have many credits, you've got to watch your shells. But yeah, I'm one of those guys that I just don't care. I really don't care. If anyone wants to spam heat or APCR or whatever at me, go for it. Because at the end of the day, your DPM is going to decrease. So, yeah, good luck with that. So, you can see here in the Hori. The Hori is a fantastic tank. It really is a fantastic tank. The armor can be very troll as well. You can get some bounces with this tank. The DPM is pretty good. Of course, as we've seen, it is the highest penetrating normal standard round tank in the whole entire game, and it is absolutely beautiful. Now, the Hori is one of those tanks where your premium rounds don't actually do much less. It's like 10 damage or 15 damage less than the normal rounds. So again, if you've got credits in this tank, I've always said it, you might as well just use the premium rounds. You might as well just do the premium rounds because it does around about the same kind of damage that the normal rounds also do, but it has much better pen. So here I'm just going to go for the TVP. He was my main target because if he gets around me, I'd probably be dead. One tank in front, one tank behind, and I really didn't want that situation. So I focused him, got rid of him. He wasn't happy about it, and because of that, we are going to get the victory. No idea what this 50 TP is doing, but, you know, we don't need him. We are going to take care of the Super Conqueror and have a decent game there. So let me know your thoughts. What tank did you think has the highest pen? And again, was you surprised that these tanks are top of the list? And let me know what you think of people using the premium rounds. Hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.